Yo, what's going on, guys? SeanB here. Today we're talking about Lushen and Julie in Giants B10. You have seen this on Shizzle video, you've seen this on Foxy video. Julie allowed Lushen to amputation magic all the time. But the common theme I find in those teams is that the rune requirement is really high and you need a lot of fight runes. So how do you do this without a single fight rune and a shitty Julie? You want your Lushen to be maybe looking like this, you know, attack, quick damage, attack, whatever, for your guild battle and arena purpose. But wait a minute! Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. If you're playing RPG game, you probably come across so many cartoony, cutesy looking game. Raid Shadow Legends will take you to the world of dark fantasy and realism. What I really like about the game is there are so many characters for you to collect, and some of them just look absolutely amazing. And I also love summoning, just like any one of you guys out there. The feeling of getting an epic character that look amazing and also very good in the game is very awesome. Also, you can now play Raid on your phone and your PC. It is cross-platform, so you don't lose your progression on both accounts and you can play them anywhere, anytime. The graphic on the PC version is even more amazing. So what are you waiting for? Download Raid Shadow Legend right now using the link in the description box down below. And with my link, you'll be able to get 100,000 silver and a free epic champion. Hey, epic is both in the rarity and the unit itself is pretty epic. The skill is very good for progression and he looked absolutely amazing as well. The free stuff will be in your inbox and available for the next 30 days. So get in here right now. So I was watching Shizzle video and I looked in the comment section to see what people think about the team. One guy mentioned that you only need to lower the crystal to a low amount so that Lushen can use amputation magic. To make Julie hit hard enough to lower the golem to a low amount, it's actually not easy. And if you don't have the good runes to make her hit hard enough, you need fight runes. And that is also not easy. Nobody want to farm fight runes and nobody want to farm fight rune that is good enough to be put on the twins. You want to be putting your fatal runes on your twins, your violent rune, your rage rune on the twins so that they can actually hit high enough. If you replace all these with fight runes, it's not gonna be easy. So the guy in Shizzle comment section, you are a genius because my Julie is on some scuffed rune. Attack, quick raid, and attack. I want consistency. And these are like fillers. If you have a proper set for her, like a fatal blade, a rage blade, you don't need to run quick damage even. The only thing important you need to have in Julie is the skill up. You want to have the cooldown reduced or else you won't be able to do the 1000 shots in the third wave, the trash wave, to clear out with Lushen. So we're going in, Julie will be using her skill 3 all the time, and when the crystal is low, Lushen will do amputation magic. You don't have to lower the golem to that low amount. That's not easy, but the crystal is so much easier to be lowered to this amount. It's so easy to get a Julie to hit high enough to do that. And you can focus your strong runes on your twins or other damage dealer that you use for guild battle for fun. You don't have to put that good set on Julie. And Lauren doesn't have to be on fight rune as well. You can have a fresh Lauren as I have right here. She is 4-star max level. You can make her 6-star, put her on some quick damage rune, whatever. You can actually put your Lauren on fight runes and then your Julie can use even worse runes and your twins will hit even harder in the boss stage. So if you have fight runes, go ahead, but you don't have to. You can even rune your Lauren on crit damage if you want to, if you want her to do damage. But the most important thing for Lauren is accuracy. When Julie softened the trash wave like this, the requirement for Lushen is even lower. So if you want to, you can make a new Lushen, put some whatever runes on him, and he'll clear the trash wave for you just fine. You don't have to run like a very strong Lushen, but you definitely can run your typical normal Lushen in this stage and do the boss even faster, because if you don't run some insane twins or Lin or Crow or some insane single target damage, you will need your Lushen and Julie to do some damage as well. So if you have a Lushen on very good damage runes, the stage can be a little bit faster. In the twin spot, you can use technically anything that do good single target damage, and there are many different options for that. You don't have to use the water twin. You can use 2A Crow, the Dark Inugami, the Light Amazon, Lin, Wind Ninetail, Wind Vampire, Wind Chimera, Water Chimera, Sigmarus, Wind Sigmarus, what was that thing? Tasha. There are so many good single target damage dealer. The stronger they are, the faster the run will be. You can use any wind damage dealer too, just that it's not going to be that fast. Like Wind Ninja, Wind Newstone Fighter. There are so many wind damage dealer to choose from. But if you want optimal result, you can use the Water Twin, you can use 2A Crow, you can use Lin, you can use the Wind, what do you call that? Ninetail Fox, for sure. If your damage dealer can bring defense break like the twins, it's gonna be a little bit better, because no matter how much accuracy you put on your Lauren, there'll be time when you miss your defense break like this, and the run can be a little bit slower, and other single target damage dealer will be better than twin in this spot if one of the twin die. So now, some commonly asked question that I can already see you guys typing in the comment section. Do you need max tower to do this? You don't if your runes can make up for the lack of towers. Honestly, with the Julie Soften, the wave, the Lushen doesn't need some insane rune to clear the trash wave. So the condition for Lushen is already much lower. So the more tower you have, the faster you will kill the middle boss as well as the last boss. As you can see right here, I do have very high tower levels, but you don't need it. You only need quick damage and maybe attack, and that's about it. You need speed tower to lower the speed requirement for all these, because the minimum speed in dungeon is around 125, 130 if I'm not wrong. And the speed tower allows you to ease that speed requirement for all your unit. You can rune your unit really slow for Giants B10. But all my units have around 50 speed, because it's just how the runes on my box work. But you don't need that much speed. Do you need to use Julie, or can you do other unit as well? I don't think in the game there's any AoE damage dealer that has the smart AI that Julie has. Unfortunately, coding AoE damage dealer to use the AoE skill all the time is a very hard thing to do for someone who's a developer. For example, the Wind Phoenix Tasha has such an amazing AoE skill that she can be one of the best, if not the best, AoE damage dealer in the game for PvE. But she has terrible AI. So you have to have a Julie, and your Julie have to be max skill. If not max skill, then she will not have her skill 3 by the time you reach stage number 3. So Julie, Lushen is a must. The rest is interchangeable. What if you don't have Lushen, but you do have Tasha, you do have Lagmaron, you do have Water Homunculus? You can try them out to see if they hit hard enough for the trash wave. But Lushen is probably the easiest one to kill the trash wave because he ignores defense. So the condition for Lushen to meet to destroy the trash wave is so much easier than any other AoE damage dealer. You need very average rune on Lushen to be able to clear the trash wave. So Lushen Julie is definitely the must, but the twin spot is very easy to replace by any other good single target damage dealer. One of the best ones probably Crow, the Dark Inugami, farmable, easy to second awaken, and the other option will be the Wind Cat, the Wind Martial Cat for extra branding, also second awaken, and not farmable though, not farmable. But another farmable option will be the Wind Ninetail Fox instead of the twin. So 2A Crow and Wind Ninetail Fox for the single target damage slot. You can use Galleon instead of Lauren, but Galleon has shitty AI, so sometimes when he doesn't buff attack power, then he's no better than Lauren. And Lauren defense break has more chance to land because it's multi-hit. Galleon only hit one time, and if it gets resisted, that hit is gone. But Lauren has 2 or 3 hits, so it's much more consistent than Galleon. Also, attack by reduction allows your team to have more chance to fail, because if you don't land the defense break but you land the attack by reduction, then you can come back from that. This team is not 100% impossible to lose kind of thing. For Dragons B10, this team doesn't work, okay? I don't do enough damage, but for Giants B10, which you should be farming for better Swift Rune to maybe have better TAM in Arena or Cleave RTA, this is very easy to achieve, and you can put all your runes into farming maybe Dimensional Hole for Ancient Will Runes to BJR5 for some other stuff. Ain't nobody got TAM to put an insane rage set on Julie. That insane rage set is on my Bailey, the Fire Lightning Emperor for Bailey Jensen R5. And Julie is using some Scuff Rune, which is perfect, you know? Actually, I do need my Julie for Siege. So if she's using a Scuff set, I can't use her for Siege. Using bad rune is a problem, huh? Maybe I should make another Julie for Siege. Last question, do I have to wear this hat while I answer your question? No, absolutely not. But I think it's cute, so you should leave a like for the hat. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy farming, guys.
So he wants you to know that if he can do it right now, so can you.